Hello, my name is Rizki Agustian, and now I will make the paper presentation video about the perception of international relations student on Black Lives Matter and racism in daily activity. In this presentation, it it will include the introduction, literature review, research method, finding, and the discussion, and last is the conclusion. Uh, the introduction, Black Lives Matter movement in America and the racism issue. Uh, in America, in the 2020, in a man, the name is George Floyd, killed by the officer in America because the misunderstanding between the George Floyd and the officer, and makes the George Floyd died by the officer. Uh, uh, in 2020, the people uh, make the movement to realize the society about the racism is uh, really no, not really, but it's true between the society, the black people and the white people in the society. Uh, After that, the racism issue is uh, many people uh, many people with their colors still continue to fight for their right gender equality with white people and for all skin color. The importance of everyone to equalize the right of everyone that exists because it is for the continue of human life respect each other. Uh, However, little by little, people in America and the other countries began to become aware of the issue of racism and Black Lives Matter. Uh, After that, the literature review. What is racism? It is. Uh, Racism is the way to call the other people based on their race because humans have a lot of race which people respond to larger or dominant people in some country, the white people more superior. Based on journal that I read, the author is the name author name is Neville. A lot of people that cannot reach some basic needs because their race is minority in some city or the region. For example, some people that come from the example is from Indonesia. Uh, the people come from East Indonesia hard to get their dorm while they are in college or maybe while they do the work in Java or in Sumatra. They had to get the dorm room, and some children were bullied because their skin is different from their friends. So sometimes black people, the black child people, get bullied from the majority that have uh, brightener, more bright skin like that. However, a lot of people that avoid start conversation about the race or skin in the based on the journal. After that, the violence in racism. In America, the police department released the American Public Health Association, the statement and the recommendation for the police. The author is Jennifer Lee and Lynn Garcia in the 2015 in the based on the journal release in the public. But the violence to the people, mostly the black people, still exists till till today, like the George Floyd killed by the officer because the misunderstanding about between of uh, the black people, mostly the black people and the officer, and sometimes the violence that do from the officer is going to viral that makes some movement like the Black Lives Matter in America. But the third point is racism in school and the college. The racism is not only easy find in society, but also easy to find in school and the college. Uh, the racism is more easily find in school because the school the context of racism it is include the bully. So bully the racism is start the racism issue uh, like the topic of the bully to like me bully the other friend with the topic is racism, like I bully the black people like that. uh, the bully in school sometimes make the student did not enjoy the process of the education because the bully. A lot of schools try to stop this habit, but it's not easy when the student come from the different environment. Like when the rich one meet the the poor one and start the argument, and sometimes their argument is racist like that. Uh, After that, I will tell the research method. In this paper presentation, I use the qualitative method. In this qualitative method, I do in the interview uh, from international relations student Muhammadiyah University Yogyakarta, and the participant is 8 people. 8 people is from the regular class and the international one. And the international class, uh, the recruitment participant is I start the look for the who want to be my respondent or my respondent and start the give them some um, question, and I will see the answer and the statement. After that, the findings and the discussion. The number one, the international student perception about the Black Lives Matter in America. After the Black Lives Matter in America, the international student have their perception. Majority of my respondent said that Black Lives Matter is movement to the society want to the equality of white people and black people, and almost or my majority of my respondent said this movement is momentum to tell around the world that the equality should happen, and the racism in happening around the world, especially to the dark skin, uh, should end. And although the environment, although the demonstration of Black Lives Matter in United States America uh, should end with should not end with chaos, but the movement should end with the peace. So the meaning of the movement in Black Lives Matter America can reach the many place on the earth that still the society still do the racist to the society. And the second is racism in international relation. One of eight of my respondent uh, said that he still uh, hear the racist issue between the international relations student in Muhammadiyah University of Indonesia. He said uh, he often heard some the racist issue from a long time between the his friend like that. Uh, but he's tried to educate his friend to stop the racist issue. Just one of eight my respondent said that statement. And the third is racism in daily activity. Majority of the international relations student of Muhammadiyah University Yogyakarta said that uh, still uh, still hear of or watch the racism in daily activity. But the fact is uh, new habit in the society or the society especially start the make the racist issue become a new jokes in the society. Like one of many the respondents said, in many situations I see some people still doing a racist joke in public area. Maybe he think it's okay to do the racist jokes, but we should not to do that. And I the other respondents state, I think for the racism in daily activity should be stopped because we live in Indonesia and other country is same as a human, and we should start to respect other and make the situation comfortable for everyone. And the discussion, the study show that international student Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta have some opinion about the racism in daily activity, and Black Lives have and the majority respondent have same same state state or speak for the one voice to equality in the United States America. And the last is the conclusion. The conclusion is in the study, the international relations student of Muhammadiyah University Yogyakarta uh, have or from the regular class or the international class have the majority is have some same uh, the same perception about the Black Lives Matter in racism in daily activity, because the racism should not happen in the earth. We live as a human, respect each other, and the society should think about mm, the racist issue is real, happening in the society. Thank you for the attention. My name is Rizki Agustian. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.